This is NCompass, and NCompass is our interface to the commercial delivery and program delivery systems, and most importantly, their metadata. This has been our #1 seller for 2012 and extremely popular right now, as it can greatly increase your workflow. We have here as a small demonstration a list. I've clicked on pitch blue, and you can see I've highlighted 2.5 men. And the way we do this is that we will take and you drag and drop to the destination you want. Now, a big problem with the commercial delivery systems is that what they call it, in this case, the 2.5 men promo, is not what you're going to call it. So we give the ability for you to come in here and call it whatever you want, and then depending on the server or the needs, we will transfer it directly to the server in a few cases, but usually to a transcoder. And that transcoder, we'll call it Bob, and then when it gets on the server, it'll be called Bob. And what we're going to do in the meantime is take all that valuable metadata and update our database so that you don't have to retype this in or type the segment in. Well, let me just give you a quick look at a configuration, because I'm not really connected to a video server right now. But I'll go to Media Source Tree, and from here in the configuration file, you can see that we support archives, our own archive, and even other people's archives, Centaur, DG, Extreme Reach, Media Mover, On the Spot Media, Pathfire, Pitch Blue, and Spot Genie. And we can transfer that to either an HD video server or an SD video server. And that's how we configure it. But one of the great things about this, again, is that we are utilizing that metadata depending on the delivery system. We grab all metadata that is available from them, but especially with the Pitch Blue, we're able to utilize this to automatically segment your show. For instance, we'll take 2.5 men daily promo. If you're familiar with Pitch Blue, you probably recognize these symbols. That comes in both a daily primary, and a daily secondary. And what we've said here in the middle here is that we're going to take bumpers, segments, promos, programs, nationals, and fee spots and include them in their time. Anything else outside of that is your time. So that would be a segment, include all that information, and then commercials would be what's in the middle there. So if we also look up here, we have the ability in the show name format to automatically name it for you. Now, the station that this particular one is written for takes 2.5 men and calls it TMHM, and then puts a 3-day identifier, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, etc., FRI in that case. And then for the primary, it calls it A. And for the secondary, it calls it B. We're going to look ahead 72 hours and say, if we see it there, we're going to automatically transfer it from the video server to the destination, and we're going to call it this, and it's going to automatically appear on the box. Now, what we've added to our endpoint segmenting software is that we've found that the timing's all right, but it's never perfect. So we suggest that you bring it up in our endpoint software, look at it, and verify your ins and out points are exactly what you want. Now, we've also added the functionality to say we have a special drop-down list. We put a flag in there that says this is new and that it's never been QC'd. So you get that, and that information is automatically put into our end control playlist. Now, as an example, I'm going to come over here and to view and look at the Pitch Blue segment data. If we go down to 2.5 men, which I guess is pretty far down here. This is all the shows that are on there and all the shows that we automatically segmented. And I'm looking for it. There's a 2.5 men right here, daily promo, 2012. First frame of video at 50, 11:36:12 is the first segment time, and so on, and so on, and so on. Okay, if you have you just configure this the way you want it to be. So go ahead and close that out. That's pretty much NCompass. Again, it's got so much more functionality, and if you need more information, which we hope you'll give us a call and give us a chance to tell you more about the product. Thanks for your time.